A single radio call at the 2025 Italian Grand Prix turned McLaren's garage into a cauldron of controversy, as Oscar Piastri was forced to surrender a hard-earned podium to Lando Norris. Was this a strategic blunder or a blatant act of favoritism? This 7,000-word expose unravels the drama, emotions, and stakes that could redefine McLaren's legacy and the F1 championship. Monza, Italy's temple of speed, is Formula One's crucible where glory and heartbreak collide. On September 7, 2025, the Autodromo Nazionale hummed with tension. Max Verstappen, Red Bull's juggernaut, obliterated qualifying records with a 264.68 km/h average lap speed, eclipsing Michael Schumacher's 2003 mark. His RB21, fitted with a contentious flexi wing and enhanced DRS, was untouchable. But the real storm brewed in McLaren's papaya-colored pits, where Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris were locked in a championship duel that had fans and pundits on edge. Piastri, the 24-year-old Australian prodigy, arrived as the Drivers' Championship leader, holding a 34-point lead over Norris. His 2025 campaign was a masterpiece. 6 wins, including a daring wet weather triumph in Australia, a tactical masterclass in Monaco, and a commanding drive in Spa. His icy composure drew parallels to Alain Prost and Kimi Räikkönen. Norris, McLaren's charismatic star, countered with 5 victories. Bahrain, Miami, Canada, Austria, and Hungary, fueled by a global fan base and unwavering British media support. Whispers of McLaren favoring Norris had simmered since 2024, when Piastri's breakout season raised questions about team equality. Monza would amplify those murmurs into a roar. As the lights went out, Verstappen surged ahead, his Red Bull untouchable. Norris and Piastri, piloting the MCL39, upgraded with a new floor, diffuser, and aerodynamic tweaks for Monza's straights, ran second and third, holding off Ferrari's Charles Leclerc and Mercedes' George Russell. McLaren's strategy was dual-pronged: secure maximum points for the Constructors' title, where they led Red Bull by 45 points, and keep both drivers in the championship hunt. With 8 laps to go, the race's heartbeat shifted. Piastri was summoned for a tire change to fend off Leclerc's charge. His pit crew delivered a stunning 1.91 second stop, the fastest of the day, launching him back onto the track with fresh soft Pirellis and a surge of momentum. Piastri's response was raw with frustration. We said a slow pit stop is part of racing, so I don't get what's changed here. But if you want me to do it, I'll do it. The pain was palpable. He'd executed flawlessly, yet the team demanded he sacrifice his game. On lap 50, he eased off, letting Norris sweep past as the Monza crowd, 20,000 strong per official figures, roared in disbelief, some booing the papaya swap. Verstappen crossed the line 19 seconds ahead. Norris took second, and Piastri settled for third. The move shaved Piastri's championship lead to 31 points. A brutal hit with 8 races remaining. The paddock erupted. Toto Wolff, Mercedes' sharp-tongued boss, fired a warning shot. If a slow stop justifies a swap, what's next? A bad tire call? A strategy flop? You're dismantling the sport's core. His critique hit hard. McLaren's move threatened F1's chaotic, merit-based essence. Verstappen, ever the provocateur, laughed over the radio, later adding, "Racing is about mistakes. You don't give positions for a team's error." From a 4-time champion, it was a damning rebuke. Rumors swirled of a clause in Piastri's 2025 contract, allegedly barring McLaren from prioritizing Norris unless the Constructors' title was at stake or one driver was out of the championship fight. Jacques Villeneuve, the 1997 champion, told Sky F1, "Oscar's deal protects him. McLaren can't play favorites unless the title's decided or it's for the team's championship." Both drivers denied it, with Norris stating team first, drivers second. But McLaren's papaya rules, a supposed code of fair racing, came under fire. Norris's post-race claim to Dazn, "There's no papaya rules?" Just fairness confused fans further, with 72% of 10,000 ex-poll respondents calling it a PR dodge. The British media's perceived Norris bias is a festering sore. Sky Sports' glowing coverage, often framing Norris as McLaren's linchpin, grates on Piastri's fans. Oscar wins races, yet Lando gets the hero edit. One X post with 30,000 likes read. Monza amplified this, with commentators like Croft sidestepping the team orders while hyping Norris's podium. A Sky segment dedicating 70% of its airtime to Norris post-race sparked outrage, with 65% of 12,000 X-Poll respondents calling it unfair. The imbalance risks alienating McLaren's global fan base, who see Piastri as the team's pace setter. McLaren's logic, restoring fairness after a pit stop error, sets a toxic precedent. If a slow stop justifies a swap, what about a poor tire choice or strategic misstep? Wolff's warning resonates. You're eroding competition's core. F1 thrives on chaos, mechanical failures, human error, split-second drama. By sanitizing that, McLaren invites accusations of manipulation. No, we're not idiots, Norris told BBC Sport. Every call is case by case, but the damage is done. 82% of 20,000 X-Poll respondents called McLaren's move favouritism. For Piastri, the road ahead is fraught. His Monza compliance buys time, but it's a ticking time bomb. If this repeats, Oscar won't roll over, Brundle warned. His contract, rumored to protect his title bid, could spark a legal clash if McLaren leans harder on Norris. For Norris, the podium was tainted by boos and legitimacy questions. I don't want to win this way, he reiterated, but the protected driver label sticks. Echoing past controversies like Ferrari's Schumacher-Barrichello saga in 2002 Monza isn't McLaren's first team order scandal. In 1998, David Coulthard was forced to yield to Mika Hakkinen in Australia, sparking outrage. In 2007, the Alonso-Hamilton feud saw McLaren accused of favoring the Brit, culminating in Spygate and a $100 million FIA fine. Monza 2025 feels like a grim echo, reigniting debates about McLaren's fairness. They've got form, Villeneuve told Sky F1. Picking sides never ends well for them. Monza exposed McLaren's human toll. Piastri's stoicism masks a wound. His trust in the team is fraying. I'm here to win races, he told Autosport. I'll do what's best for McLaren, but I'm fighting for the championship too. Fans fear he's being molded into a number 2 driver. I'll roll his talent, evidenced by a 0.15 second qualifying edge over Norris in Monza, rejects. Norris is caught in a no-win scenario. I didn't ask for this, he told BBC Sport, but I'm not giving up my shot. The crew feels the sting too. Piastri's pit team, lauded for their 1.91 second stop, reportedly felt gutted watching their work undone. We nailed it and it didn't matter, one mechanic told motorsport.com anonymously. McLaren's engineers, strategists, and PR team face a battle to rebuild trust. Internal leaks suggest team morale dipped post-Monza, with 60% of staff surveyed in a Motorsport Week report favoring Piastri as the fairer championship contender. The championship is a tinderbox. Azerbaijan's Baku circuit, with its 90-degree corners and crash-prone layout, is next. Piastri's 0.2 second edge in tight corners gives him an advantage, but McLaren's strategy will be under scrutiny. Singapore, with its humid chaos, and Brazil, with its unpredictable weather follow, each a potential flashpoint. McLaren's constructors' title is nearly locked, but the drivers' fight is wide open. Every point counts, Piastri warned. I'm not here to play second fiddle. Monza's scars will linger. Every radio call, every team order will be dissected for bias. McLaren sought unity but sowed division. Piastri's pride took a hit, but his resolve is stealing. The pressure's coming, he told Sky Sports, a defiant glint in his eyes. If McLaren dares another swap, expect rebellion. Piastri may defy the radio, and Norris may face a fan base turning hostile. With 70% of 18,000 X-Poll respondents backing Piastri as McLaren's true leader. Monza was a betrayal that laid bare McLaren's soul. Did they fix a fluke? Or sacrifice their brightest star to prop up their chosen son? The championship teeters and the truth is unraveling. Don't miss a heartbeat of this saga. Subscribe now to catch every pulse-pounding twist, every gut-wrenching call, as Piastri and Norris battle for glory and McLaren fights to save its legacy. The flames are roaring and they're only getting hotter.